Okay, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's first of two gameplay streams, and what a mess to start, huh? Phil here live on the stream, and today is Friday the 27th of April 2017. Excuse me, 2018. Holy crap. And we are very quickly and fastly approaching the end of April. As you guys know, only a few days left. First of all, for those guys who are wondering what the hell is going on, for those of you who have been trying to join Twitch in the last 15 minutes and having errors and it's not looking right, it's not just you. Twitch was completely screwed up. It wasn't loading properly at all, and I was in the middle of just starting up my stream, and I was talking with people in stream chat, and the whole chat died, and then I couldn't even get my Twitch dashboard to load. So I actually was lucky that I had started the stream when I did, or else it would have been delayed. But now it seems like it's coming back. FYI, that's why, guys, there's so few people on the stream right now. People were trying to join and it wasn't working, but it is working now. I just tweeted that it's working again. So hopefully we'll get some more people here on the stream today. All right. So what's on the agenda? By the way, already shout out to Knows Nobody, who just did a 500-bit cheer and said, "Happy Friday. You are the cheerleader so far today, Knows Nobody," and I will put you on the leaderboard immediately as we start pre-stream here. Thank you very much for that. Good start. Boy, I spelled that wrong. It's nose, not the physical body part nose. There we go. That's correct. So, what is on the agenda for today, guys? Let's talk. We got a lot to talk about on pre-stream today. First of all, the schedule has been shifted around and shuffled and juggled. All right. So let me explain how everything's going to work now in the next few days, because I did this on purpose, so I would have video footage to upload to DSPGaming every single day this week. So today, it's going to be Ultra Street Fighter 2 right now. This is going to be roughly a 4-hour plus gameplay stream, give or take. There may be a little bit more, a little bit less. You know, I have a break on the stream, but it will be running until 4 p.m. Pacific time. So quite a lengthy fighting game stream for you guys. What will I be doing? Well, last night I did a Twitter poll, and I had 4 options. I said, what would you guys like to see the most today? When I play Ultra Street Fighter 2. Would you like to see me focus on my main characters, like the characters who I know I can play the best with, like Vega, Balrog, DJ? Those would be my top 3. Or would you like to see me focus only on one character? Maybe pick one character and play them for the entirety of the stream to see if I can get better with them. Learn, you know, the bottom line is, I'm very good at this game with certain characters, and I'm good at the game with others, and I'm okay with others. There's no character that I'm absolutely terrible with. At the same time, I know that if I focused on a character, like for example, let's say I did a whole stream of Dalzim, I probably would get much better with Dalzim because I learned some matchups and stuff that maybe I don't know. So that was an option. Then it was random select, just go completely random, selecting random select, and just let the game pick whoever I play every match. That's kind of what I did for most of the last stream that I did. And then the last option was just do whatever I want. Well, the results came in. Excuse me. The results came in. I think it was like 43 or 44% for random select. And then second place was like 30-something% was just do whatever the hell you want. So, most people don't care, but a large group of people also want to see me go random again. I guess people really enjoyed that 2 weeks ago when I went random select, because it is challenging for sure. You know, not knowing what character I'm going to get, you know, and basically trying to adapt to any situation, especially with some of the characters that I'm not as good with, to try to adapt. Like T-Hawk, I'll be honest, he's probably the worst character. Like, I'm really bad with him. Mostly because he only has 3 special moves, one of which the air dive is pretty shitty. And his 360 move, I really have difficulty getting to come out on a D-pad. So really, I'm really hindered trying to play with T-Hawk here on this version of the game. If I had a joystick that worked with the Switch, I'd probably be doing a lot better, but I don't. So, but yeah, I think people really like that. And it's pretty cool because people now are starting to remember stuff. Like, they call me Jim Bob in the stream chat, just said, "Ooh, Minty Hawk." Yeah, people are remembering the memes that I'm creating with this game. Ooh, Minty Hawk. Yes, I like the Minty Hawk. That's cool. I like that. I like that you guys have been joining me for this now consistently, and you're enjoying the streams of Street Fighter. That's awesome, because I love this game. Well, I love Street Fighter 2. I don't love Ultra Street Fighter 2. This is the worst version of the game, but I digress. It's the only modern version for about a month. All right. So, we're going to have some fun today. 4+ hours of Ultra Street Fighter 2, and I'm more than likely I'll be going random select for a lot of it. I really enjoy when you guys get into it, and you guys say stuff like, oh man, I challenge Phil to get a double perfect, and if we do, you know, I'll wager this or I'll wager that. I love that stuff. That gets me motivated to do better, so I hope we have some fun today on stream. It should be a good stream. Variety, too, because, you know, last week I've been playing primarily God of War, and a lot of people are getting burnt out on me playing that every day. So finally some variety for you guys. All right. Now, later tonight, I'm doing PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, for the first time in over 2 weeks. And you guys may not be aware of this, the new map, which isn't really a new map because it's the old map that was launched on PC a million years ago, but it's finally being tested on the Xbox One. So I downloaded a whole separate program called PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds Test Server, and they allow you to test this new map. So I'm going to be trying that out tonight. I hope it works. If not, we'll just be doing standard PUBG stuff. But I hope the new map works because I would definitely like to check out the new map with you guys tonight. So that being said, this should be a pretty fun day of variety. You know, fighting games now, old school fighter I'm actually really good at. And then later tonight, PUBG madness. All right, pretty good. Tomorrow, guys, is my day off. So the reason why I switched my schedule around to play Ultra Street Fighter 2 today is as follows. When I usually play Ultra Street Fighter 2, I end up playing like some 40+ sets of gameplay. And each one constitutes a single video. So, because I'm making so many videos when I play this, some of it I'll upload today. I'll probably upload like 20 videos today. And then later tonight, I'll upload the PUBG stuff. And then tomorrow, which is my day off from streaming, I'll upload the second half of the Street Fighter stuff, which is good. It allows me to get all the videos live, but also allows me to have consistently new content on DSPGaming without any downtime. All right. Then on Sunday, I'm returning to Bloodborne. All right. I'm returning to Bloodborne this Sunday. Oops. I'm turning on my air conditioner, by the way, because it's 80 degrees in here. So if you're wondering what that noise is, that's what it is. I'm going to close the door right now. This Sunday, I'm returning to Bloodborne, the Redemption Run. We are in the midst of the Nightmare of Mensis. So I'm going to continue on with the Nightmare of Mensis, which is pretty much the hardest part of the game, except for the Old Hunters DLC. So I'm going to go through the Nightmare of Mensis, see how far I can get on Sunday. If I get to the end, great. And then I'll be taking on the Old Hunters DLC. All right, so that's Sunday's stream. Then on Monday, it's the return of God of War to my main gameplay stream, and I will be focusing primarily on story progression again. So God of War on Monday, and then Monday night will be the return of Yakuza 6. And then what I'm planning on doing next week is kind of alternating between God of War and Bloodborne. All right, so that way, neither gets stale. We get variety on the streams. We get people back to the streams who maybe have been bored with God of War and want to see something else. That's why I want to do that, because I don't want to just have God of War constantly, and then people don't show up for the streams, because sadly, that's kind of what happened this last week. I really couldn't get much attention on the streams for God of War because a lot of people are playing it themselves, and instead they're following along the videos on YouTube. In fact, I cannot complain. The playthrough on YouTube's done good, so I'm not, upset at all. But, it should be said that, I need to get people consistently attending the streams as well as to make this whole thing work, okay? So that's just why I'm doing such a variety this weekend, to try to get people to come back to the streams, all right? So there you go. By the way, shout out to Rubador, who resubscribed for the 5th month in a row and said, still here like a piece of toilet paper stuck to your shoe. Thank you, Rubador, for 5 months of support. And Misfit Knight did a 60-bit cheer and said, you're a funny guy. And actually, Bionichu just asked an interesting question. He said, is YouTube even that profitable anymore? Seems like a good stream would make more money. You're right. Even a good day on YouTube these days, even with as good as the God of War videos have done, I don't make a fraction of what I used to make on a good day on YouTube. Like, no lie, this is no exaggeration. Back in the day, when I had a good day on YouTube, I could make probably 10 times as much as what I'm making right now on what's considered a good day on YouTube. That's how bad the site is. It's just fallen into oblivion at this point. But it is what it is. That's why, again, that's why I'm doing variety. That's why I'm trying to get people to come back to the streams, because I want people to be entertained and engaged on the streams and not only be watching the videos on YouTube, because sadly, that's not even enough to pay the bills anymore, all right? That's why I've been focusing on the stream so much this last year, okay? All right, guys. So, let us now talk a little bit, now that you know what the schedule is for the next few days, a few things going on right now that I want to discuss. All right. First of all, it's only 1 month until the release of the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. And in fact, it comes out, I believe, on the 30th of May, the last day of May. And actually, it's not the last day. It's the 20. I misspoke. It's the 29th of May. So just a little bit over a month. So what I'm going to try to do, all right, is once a week between now and then, I am going to try to do more Ultra Street Fighter 2, about once a week. Reason being, I want to stay in practice. I don't want to get rusty. I want to keep a Street Fighter 2 mindset, all right? And I want to do as good as I can when that game releases. And really, the only way I can do that is if I keep playing old school Street Fighter, all right? And that's going to be exciting, because when that comes out at the end of May, I'm going to be doing all the games in it. More than likely, I'll do a run through every single one. But, well, for multiplayer, it's got 4 games. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and Street Fighter Alpha 3. I'd be willing to play all of those online competitively for you guys. If I feel like it, which I probably will, I might do some in-the-lab videos for characters to teach people the basics of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, since that is a game that I am really good at. It's going to be fun. It's going to be one of the most fun things I've done in a while, because I love classic Street Fighter, and a collection to have all of them in it is really outstanding, and I can't wait for it, alright? So let's hope, knock on wood, that the collection is good and not a stupid bad port piece of shit like Capcom is infamously known for doing, okay? Alright, let's hope it's good. Alright, so that being said, guys, that's coming up in a month. Also, what's the big thing everyone's talking about? What's the hot thing? Is it North Korea and South Korea coming together for a peace summit to end the Korean War? Of course not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Avengers Infinity War. Everyone's talking about Avengers Infinity War. A lot of people went to see it last night. What I will say is a couple things, guys. First of all, alright, please, no spoilers in the stream chat. I repeat myself, no spoilers. Even though the stream has nothing to do with Avengers Infinity War, I don't want people coming in and getting spoiled. Like, there might be some people who are going to watch it this weekend. So please, no spoilers. Alright. But that being said, I knew I was not going to see the movie anytime soon. And I knew that there would be spoilers all over the internet anyway. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to do exactly what I need to do. I'm going to read the fucking spoilers myself. That way I'll read the whole plot synopsis and no one can fucking spoil me on this goddamn movie. So that's exactly what I did. I read the plot synopsis and I was like, okay. I mean, to me, honestly, it doesn't sound like a mind-blowing, amazing movie. It is part 1 of 2. Part 2 comes out next year. So it does end with a cliffhanger, and that's kind of like, oh my god, really? A shitty cliffhanger? That's terrible. But I'm not going to spoil the plot. Alright, I'm not. But what I will say is this. I find it hilarious because last night people were seeing the movie and then going on Twitter and posting their reactions. Not spoilers, but their reactions. Alright? And some of the reactions are hilarious because they're like, oh my god. You know, just so you guys know, everyone knows characters are going to die in Infinity War. Everyone knew that, okay? But people are like, oh my god, these characters died and I was horrified. I can't believe how they did this. They killed off all these characters in the movie. And I'm reading this, right? I'm reading these fucking, these reactions online. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, people obviously don't know anything about comic books. Like, comic books are the most infamous medium where things that happen that seem to be shocking events never stick. Alright? Allow me to give you an example. Superman. They hyped for the longest time. Superman, the death of Superman. Finally, someone kills Superman. Superman is going to die. It's the end of Superman. And they hype it up, and people ran out and bought the comics. Oh my god, Superman actually died. It's the end. And then within 2 months, there were 4 fucking Supermen. They were all doing different stuff in their own fucking comic books. There was a big controversy because then the real Superman came back. He didn't actually die. It was so stupid. This shit happens all the time. Alright? Characters in comics die and then come back. Alright? It's stupid as fuck. It's called retconning. Alright? Retconning. And they do it all the time. So if you actually think that anyone who died in Avengers Infinity War is actually dead, alright, you are very, very naive and you don't understand how comic books work. You know, even though people die, I purely expect that in the sequel next year, a lot of these characters will be coming back And you know, will all of them come back? Maybe not, because I think it would be really it would be a worthless throwaway event to have this giant crossover movie or movies, I guess, because it's two, and then have nothing have lasting repercussions. That'd be pretty stupid. All right, but people just freak out about stuff. It's like, dude, you obviously have never read a comic book. You actually think that all these characters are dead permanently and they're not coming back. You're out of your mind, you know. That's not how it rolls in the worlds of comics. So I fully expect that next year we're going to see them all coming back. Seriously, all right? So there you go. And it's funny because someone on Twitter said to me this morning, but Wolverine has been dead in the actual Marvel comics for years. Like, yeah, dude, here's what's going to happen. Sales will eventually decline, and they'll say, we need to bring back a big character to up our sales. I know what we'll do. We'll resurrect the Wolverine. Or, I know, we'll do some weird plot line where all the time continuum gets zipped back to the fucking 1990s Chris Claremont X-Men, and we'll have that running for a couple years. Trust me, they do this all the time. It's so stupid. I agree it's stupid, but this is what they do with comic books, all right? So that being said, guys, you know, don't freak out when you watch a Marvel movie and some crazy shit happens. That shit always gets retconned, always. Especially in a big, if you know a movie is a two-parter, expect that in part 2, shit's gonna get undone. It's that simple, all right? There you go. So anyway, that being said, guys, and by the way, Ivory Hawk is now deserving a nice timeout because he came in here and spreaded negativity, which I don't want, and you're now timed out for 10 minutes. And this has been a rule for a long time, and people want to do it. Well, goodbye. All right. So, enjoy Infinity War. If at all you do get to see it this weekend, I will not. I'm working all day, you know, today, Sunday, Monday. Yet tomorrow's my day off, but tomorrow I've already got a full agenda of stuff I'm doing. Is what it is. Like, I never have a chance. Plus, you know, my girlfriend Kat, I hate to say it, it sucks because it's not like she dislikes the Marvel movies, but let's just put it this way. All right. She had an ex-boyfriend who forced her to go constantly see the Marvel movies. And she would want to see a movie and be like, man, you know, I really like to see this. And he'd be like, he'd be a real dickhead. Oh, no, but the Marvel movie's out. We got to fucking see that instead. So he, like, for years forced her to go see all the Marvel movies in theaters, which she was like, well, can I eventually see something else that I'd like to see? No, we're going to go see more Marvel movies. So basically she has this stigma in her head that she, you know, the Marvel movies piss her off. Not that they're bad movies, but because of that association with a dickhead. So I hate when that happens because it's true. You know, you can have things that are good that eventually get ruined just because some fucking bad association with some bullshit or some asshole. That's happened to me too. Okay, it really has. It's happened to me too. So, sadly, we're not seeing Infinity War. I was like, I'm not going to force her to go see Infinity War if she has this bad experience. You know, maybe eventually when it goes on demand or I'll buy the Blu-ray or whatever. But I'm not going to make her go to the theater and see Infinity War with me and get all, you know, upset and shit. So, there you go. So, anyway, that's why I'm not seeing the movie. Real talk, that's why. I wanted to see it. I hyped it. I really wanted to see it. But I won't be seeing it. I'll just wait. Alright, guys. What else is going on? Well, we're very closely and quickly approaching the end of the month. There's only 3 full days left in April coming up here, guys. Which means, if you want to get in on the Patron's Choice event that's coming up, you need to pledge to my Patreon $5 or more by the end of the month. You have 3.5 days left to do so, basically. Alright? Check it out over at patreon.com/darksidephil. If you pledge $5 or more to my Patreon by the end of this month, you will then be nominating and voting on games over the course of May, which will become a full Patron's Choice playthrough. Alright? Previous games that have won this event have been games such as Super Mario Sunshine, Spyro the Dragon 1, Persona 4, various Yakuza games, Crash Bandicoot, various Sonic the Hedgehog games, and the like. So all that stuff has been made possible because patrons nominated, voted, and made me basically get exposed to kind of game franchises and the like that normally I wouldn't even be comfortable playing or be exposed to. And let me tell you, in a lot of cases, they've turned out to be really great playthroughs, all right? So, please, folks, number one, it allows you to have unprecedented control over my content. Just think about this. You pledge $5, all right? In May, you nominate a game, then you're voting on the game. It's probably, I mean, this is real talk. When I usually do Patron's Choice, tops, usually it's about 30 people who participate in the nomination and voting process. I know that sounds crazy because I have like 200 patrons, but yeah, only usually around 30 people actually participate in it, all right? So please consider pledging. You'll have unprecedented amount of power and control over a playthrough that thousands of people are going to watch here on Twitch and YouTube. How crazy is that, right? So please consider pledging. Now, by the way, there's other things you can do on Patreon, other perks. It's not just about the Patrion's Choice event. You could read patreon.com/darksidephil for all the details there. And in fact, next month, I think I am going to implement a new perk per the suggestion of Wolf from my forums, who suggested something really great on Ask the King. All right. So here it is. So this is not going to take effect this month, just to warn you guys. Next month, all right, on my Patreon, here's what I'm doing. Next month, if you pledge $5 or more to my Patreon, you are going to be able to nominate and vote on something for DSP Tries It. Now, there's going to be criteria. There's going to be a dollar amount criteria, like probably like 10 or 15 bucks. I can't try something that's $50 for a video that, I'm not going to make any money on YouTube or anything like that. But it's going to be able to be food, or it could be a silly product. It has to be something that's obviously available where I can get it in the United States. All right. But it's going to be $5 in order to get in on that. People have told me, this would be great because it would be another incentive to pledge to my Patreon, because right now they don't particularly like all the perk levels. So this would be an amazing reason to pledge to my Patreon. All right. So more on that as next month approaches or next month starts. But I think this will finally be something to kind of reinvigorate, my Patreon for next month. Could be pretty good, right? Okay. Slow Days is asking, is Danganronpa V3 still banned? Well, let me put it this way, Slow Days. Right now, it's not. However, I have to see how my voice goes. It's all dependent on my health and my voice. If my throat takes a turn for the worse and ends up getting hoarse and swollen and painful again, then yeah, Danganronpa V3 has to go off the table. But if my voice stays fine, which it's been for about a month now, I would say, then I would say Danganronpa V3 is on the table for Patron's Choice. So it all depends on my health. There you go. So if you're going to pledge to nominate Danganronpa, you feel free to do so for now, but I may have to change my mind later depending on health reasons, okay? Health, sorry, it fucking overrides everything, all right? There you go. Try Hard for Life, I will probably never sing again. Saying, if my voice is fine, will I do singing stuff again? I can't. My voice has permanently lost its ability to do high-pitched stuff. I can't anymore. Like, remember I used to do the Ric Flair woos? Here's what it sounds like now. Woo! 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 So I can kind of half do it, but I can't do anything like majorly high-pitched. Woo! I can't. I've lost the ability to do it. I talk so much now on a daily basis, my voice has permanently changed. So, there you go. It ain't gonna happen. Alright, guys. What else? Oh, yeah. This is very important for those of you who like to use my website. So, that's probably like 0.000000000000000000000000001% of you guys who are on stream or watching this pre-stream on YouTube right now. But for those of you who enjoy using my website, thekingofhate.com, it's currently under maintenance. All right? For the first time in 2 years, I'm upgrading the operating system. I'm upgrading software. I'm doing a ton of upgrades on the website. And what this is going to allow us to do is allow the website to have new functionality that it hasn't had. I mean, the website pretty much has just been forums, and that's it for, the greater part of 2 years. I used to use the website as a place where I would list up my streams and everything when I was streaming on YouTube. But then when I went back to Twitch, that all went away. All right. What we are eventually looking to do, okay, is maybe turning the website back into what it used to be. A place where you can go and see, oh, here's what Phil's doing. He's currently streaming this game. Here's his latest playthroughs. And then here's his Twitter feed. We want to kind of make the website work again. Because for a while it was a hub for me. And people really enjoyed using it. And then a bunch of stuff stopped working. And we never really fixed it. Alright. So this is the first step. Alright. A first step of getting the website back on its feet. and getting it back to functionality, all right? It's not going to be completely upgraded and fixed by the end of this maintenance period. This is just the first step to get it working again. So there's going to be an ongoing process. But just a warning, for those of you who maybe use the forums or use the website is going to be down as of now. It is down. And it's not coming back probably till the end of the weekend, maybe Monday, all right? But the good news is I actually had Onyx, the mighty Onyx, who's the webmaster. I had him put it into sub-only, well, I said sub-only mode because someone said sub-only mode in stream chat and I repeated it. No, I didn't have him put it into sub-only mode. It doesn't even make sense. I had him, what did I do? Fuck, now I'm losing my mind. Now I lost my train of thought. I hate when that happens. I read someone said something in the stream chat. I repeated it instead of what I wanted to say, and now I've completely lost my train of thought. That sucks. Damn it, I hate when that happens. Alright, maybe if I get back to what I was saying, I'll remember. Okay, I was saying, so the website is down as of today, and it should be... Oh, that's right, now I remember it, I knew it. What I was going to say was, thank goodness we got Ask the King out of the way. If you guys aren't aware, Ask the King is my bi-monthly Q&A show. And I did it yesterday here on stream, and it is now live on my YouTube channel, The King of Hate Vlogs. But we needed to get that to end first because I needed to have access to all of your questions in order to do the show. So if the website had gone down earlier, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So that's why it was a little bit delayed for the website upgrades to happen until Ask the King had finished. But now it's finished, so there you go. Okay. So there you go. Anything else? Let's see. Oh, we did have actually a rallying of subs. We're up to 443 subs again, which is great. We're close to 450 again. The goal right now is to try to hit 475 by the end of the month. Considering that tomorrow I'm taking the day off, I doubt we're going to do it. But I don't want to be a naysayer or a negative guy. I want to say, hey, it's possible. It's absolutely possible we could hit it. And if we do hit 475 subs, all right, I'm going to be looking for a fun item for a one-off comedy edition of DSP Tries It. So I think next weekend I'm gonna probably go to Fry's. My local Fry's has a bunch of that as seen on TV, silly products, and I'll probably look for one or two silly ones that I could do a video for. But we have to hit 475 subs in the next 3.5 days. I think we can do it. If you guys rally, I'm pretty sure we can do it. What do you get for being a subscriber to the channel? Well, number one, guys, you get access to emotes, all the fun emotes that people use in the channel, including the DSP Pepe emote, the one that everyone loves, right? Number two, you don't have to watch ads when I run ad breaks, which I typically at least run one major ad break during every stream. And then number three, you get the cool chat crown badge, showing how long you've been a supporter. It starts off as bronze, then after 3 months of support, it turns silver. 6 months, it turns gold, and then for a year, it's gold with rubies. Very nice. Muscles for Bones says, do the higher tier subs count as double? No, they don't. Muscles for Bones. The higher tier sub levels, like tier 2 and tier 3, they help me out more. So if you do want to help me out more, you can do a higher tier sub, and I appreciate that. And you'll also earn special emotes, like the DSP Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue version emotes. But no, they don't help the sub count any more than one. Okay. Alright, so there you go, guys. Alright, do I have anything else really to talk about? I've already gone through the Patreon and the sub plugs. I guess one thing I'll mention is my Teespring. My Teespring store, you can buy some pretty fun merch. In fact, guys, guess what? In honor of Fighting Games on Friday, I'm pushing buttons. I'm wearing the Fighting Game I'm Pushing Buttons t-shirt in honor of Fighting Fridays. Alright, pretty cool, right? So, that's pretty nice. And that's just one of many different shirts that you can get on my Teespring shop. Go check it out. Anything that you buy on my Teespring store gives me a nice commission, and it helps me out. So thanks to anyone who has. In fact, I just noticed someone bought something a couple days ago. So thank you to that person. And anyone who takes a look and buys stuff from my Teespring shop. It does help me out, okay? And it's cool, high-quality stuff. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, all kinds of fun stuff. And I will attest to the quality. I'm wearing the shirt right now, and I love it. It's soft, fits nicely. It's a very durable shirt. It's not the El Cheapo T-shirts that sometimes get sold on the internet. They're not. It's the higher quality stuff. So there you go. All right. So, guys, thank you for being here on stream. Thanks for being supportive, both on my streams and on YouTube in particular. YouTube's been great this past week with God of War. However, now I get the feeling YouTube will calm down, and hopefully we can reshift the focus back to streaming with Ultra Street Fighter 2 and PUBG and Bloodborne and all the like coming up in the next week. All right. That being said, if you're here live on the stream right now, and during today's stream, you like a shout out for whatever reason. Maybe you got a question. Maybe you got a suggestion of a character you want me to play. Maybe you have a challenge for me. Like, oh, Phil, if you get a double perfect, you know, I'll try to do this or that. Something like that, right? Any of those things. If you'd like the shout out during the stream, you can either cheer with bits, you can subscribe to the channel, or you could tip me. If you do any of those things during today's live broadcast, I will give you a shout out during the course of the stream with a few criteria. Number one, please be concise and as short worded as possible. You know, the shorter the better. If you are long-winded and do a 25-sentence paragraph, I'm not going to read it and derail the stream. Also, keep in mind, this is Street Fighter. I can't usually do shout-outs between rounds or whatever, or during a fight, but I will do my best to give you a shout-out between the matches, all right? Also, try to keep it positive. I don't want to hear about, oh, did you hear this YouTuber made another negative video about Phil? Did you hear this guy said this? Phil, screw you, insult, insult. I'm not going to give shout-outs to any of that kind of stuff. I'm not going to entertain it, all right? I'm trying to keep the stream positive and fun. This is a fighting game fun stream, right? So, there you go. There you go, guys. All right. Now, if you'd like visual recognition for your contributions, if you'd like to see a cool on-screen animation along with your shout-out message, well then, guys, if you either cheer 50 bits or more, if you subscribe to the channel and wait a couple minutes and then click the share button that appears afterward, or if you tip me $5 or more, all right? If you do any of those things, then you'll get an on-screen animation to go in conjunction with your shout-out, all right? These animations were made by longtime viewer, fan, and chat moderator Popsicolo. So shout out to him for making those for us and letting us enjoy them on the stream, okay? And there you go. It's cool to get both visual and verbal recognition for your contributions, isn't it? So I hope that you guys enjoy the stream. Now, one final thing. In particular, if you're wondering how to tip me, you may be saying, you know, I wonder, how do I tip on you on Twitch? Because, you know, Phil, I see bits here and I see subs. Those are all readily available through Twitch, but I don't see anything for tipping. How does that work? All right. Well, allow me to explain, ladies and gentlemen, how it works. If you're watching the stream live right now, you can go below my stream and you will see a grid of information. All right. This grid of information covers a lot of stuff, including links to my YouTube channel, DSPGaming, including, you know, other stuff. But one thing that's there is the tips section. And if you click on that section, there's a picture of me posing with Pokemon right now. It'll take you to a page where you can either leave an anonymous tip or you can leave a name and a message if you'd like that shout out during the stream as previously mentioned. All right. Now, if you're on a mobile device, you may not see any of the information I just described because on a mobile device, typically it doesn't show up. So if that's the case, you can always just type in !tip into the stream chat. That is the tips command, and that will bring up the link. You click on that, that'll take you directly to the tips page. All right. One final thing, as you guys can see on your screens right now, we have the leaderboard, the stats leaderboard for today. In fact, I'm going to see if sub count is currently accurate or if it's gone up or down. No, it's gone up. We're currently at 444 subscribers, so I'm going to update that right now. So this is a live leaderboard that I will be updating over the course of today's stream. It will include total subs, the current top cheerer, which right now it's Knows Nobody with 500 bits, and the current top tip. So it's a great way for you to get ongoing recognition during the course of today's fighting game stream. All right. In particular, right now, no one has tipped. So anyone who tips is going to become the top tipper. So there you go. And any contributions are very much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. Like I said, I love live streaming. I love doing this for a living. I love sharing my experiences with you guys. And your contributions over the last year when I adopted to become more of a live streamer than a YouTuber have made it all possible. So thank you guys very much. I hope you guys have a crazy fun time today on the stream as I go with random select in Ultra Street Fighter 2. I guess we'll see how it goes, huh? Samuel Brahmahan is asking me, is it yeah, Brahmahan, I got it right. He says, can you sell underwear on Teespring? Like Wow Dude underwear? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they don't sell underwear on Teespring right now. There you go. Okay. All right, are we good? Does anyone have anything else to talk about before we get started? I'd be more than happy to discuss anything with you guys before we start with gameplay. What do you guys think? Any questions? Any concerns? Any hot burning topics you'd like to discuss before we begin here, guys? Quote me if all right. Ask me thoughts on the North and South Korean peace. Dude, I am not well versed enough in history to even understand what happened with the Korean War, why they split. I have no idea. So, let me put it this way. Peace is good. We all know this. Peace instead of war is good. So, if it ends war, great, but I don't know anything to make any kind of an informed comment on the subject. So, there you go. I am Mirza. Yes, I did read your email. In fact, I responded to this yesterday. I guess you didn't hear me. I did read your email, and thank you for the suggestions. It's not anything that I can immediately action or put into effect, but your suggestions for indie games are very much appreciated, and I have saved your email for future reference. So there you go. Ross Hardy says, when I do random select, it makes it entertaining when I get Akuma or Vken because I never want to play with them. Yeah, I know, I hate them. What I'm going to do, I'm serious about this. If I get Akuma, I'm going to try to win without throwing air fireballs. I'm just going to pretend like he doesn't have them and win without using air fireballs. Vken, there's not much you can do, but Akuma, I'm actually going to try not to do air fireballs. The Big TJ asks, how's the weather here? Well, the weather here cooled down today by about 10 degrees. Yesterday was in the 80s. Today, I believe it's in the 60s or 70s, and it's cloudy, which is good because the heat went away, but it's still kind of muggy. So I still have my air conditioner on because I want my room to be cool during fighting games for sure, so. Misho 3D says, are there do I have any tips and tricks for time management? I mean, it's not an easy thing to do. It's something that I've struggled with over the years. If you guys remember, I used to have I actually used to be late for stream all the time. People would yell at me, why are you always late, right? You know, now I'm a lot better about it. I've gotten used to it, and quite frankly, for me, it was like a few years there. I'll be honest, I was slogging along because so much negative stuff was thrown my way on a daily basis. You know, between the DDoS attacks, between the false copyright strikes, between all the slander on the internet, and then the swatting and everything. Like, I really was down in the dumps for a while. No lie. You know, and as I said, it's a major reason why a lot of things happened. My relationship fell apart and a lot of other stuff. And there were some days when I just didn't feel like coming to work, and I would barely even make it out of bed to come to fucking work some days. I'd be late and everything. But it is what it is. Now things are much better, all right? Things are much better. I enjoy what I do. I'm very much more positive now than I used to be, that's for sure. My life is a lot better now than it was a couple years ago, or a few years ago, I guess, at this point. And that being said, you know, time management is something that comes over time. Like, getting yourself into a healthy sleep schedule is a major thing. Being able to go to sleep at a rational time and wake up at a rational time and at least get 6 hours of sleep a night is key. If you're staying up till all hours of the night and then waking up and you can't wake up, that's a big problem. Scheduling things out properly. For example, I have a calendar in my kitchen where every week I update it. It's a 1-week calendar, and every day I put down my schedule. What games am I playing? What am I having for dinner? Any other notable things going on that day? If there's, like, for example, oh, the trash can has to go out today because the trash collection's today. I put all that stuff on that calendar to keep me in a schedule and in a regimen, you know, so that I got a pattern to follow and I know what I'm doing. When you have organization and you have scheduling, life becomes a lot easier to remember things you need to do versus if you're just a mess who just bumbles along and does whatever comes your way every day, chances are you're going to forget a lot of important stuff you need to do on a daily basis. So there you go. All right. Anything else before we begin, guys? I would like to say thanks to those who, oh, wait a minute. I forgot to do, oh my God, I forgot to do overnight shout-outs. My bad. So hold on a second, guys. I got a few shout-outs to do. Overnight, some people cheered and subbed, which I should give credit to. I almost completely forgot. I should do that before we start. Infinite55 did a 100-bit cheer overnight. Thank you, Infinite. Golden Colts did a few cheers overnight, so thank you to Golden Colts for those cheers. And Newt subscribed to the channel. Newt. Thank you, Newt, for the sub. I appreciate that. All right. All right, so thank you to everyone who cheered and subbed so far today. We have no tips yet, but I'm sure we'll get someone to get on the leaderboard at some point during the course of today's stream. All right. Shout out to, let's do also a final shout out to the top 10. The top 10 people who contributed this week. Whoa. Well, King Swaggins just did a 1,000-bit cheer to become the cheerleader for today. So we're going to update the leaderboard. And that obviously solidifies his spot as the top contributor for the week. Hold on a second. Because it was funny. I was just about to say, let's do shout-outs to the top contributors for the week. And as I was saying that, King Swaggins cheered. So there you go. Welcome, King Swaggins. So here's the top 10 for the week contributors with cheers, guys. We got King Swaggins in the lead. Then Infinite 55. AVFC DSP. Insomniac Mayhem. Golden Colts. Symbios the Rex and is right behind him. Dark Maggot. BNIY. And then there's a tie for 10th. Daggerborn and Kula. So shout out to all of you guys. Thank you very much for your contributions this week. Much appreciated, guys. Okay? All right, are we ready to start? I'm ready to start with Street Fighter if you guys are. I love this game. I hate this version of the game, but I love this game, and I'm ready to kick some booty if you guys are ready. All right. Let's do it, guys. Let's begin with Ultra Street Fighter 2.